On a blistering hot day in Houston, the roof is closed and the AC is going full steam. Today, the finale of this quick two-game series between the San Francisco Giants and the Houston Astros. San Francisco find themselves on a 5-game skid. They'll try to get back on track next. Vincent Velasquez will be on the mound for the Astros. Dan, any thoughts?
Wow, not only was this guy good in his last start working deep in the game, but he also posted a double-digit strikeout total. We'll see if he has that kind of stuff again in this one.
In now, John Jay. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for San Francisco, center fielder, John Jay.
First pitch of the at-bat. And we're underway as the first pitch is a check swing, but a called strike, 0-1. Fellas, taking a look at these Astros entering play here this afternoon. They've got to be considered the hottest team in baseball right now as they come in winners of 9 of their last 10 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game. And here's how the visiting San Francisco Giants line up in this one. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, one man worth focusing on is Edwin Encarnacion. Edwing, as they call him. He's hitting over 350 in road games coming into this one, and it just seems like he comes ready to play. Maybe he really likes sleeping in hotels, or maybe he thrives off taking it to the home crowd. But whatever it is, it's working this year.
Striding in, number 66. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Here's the first pitch to him. Ball 1. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew working this one. Behind the plate is Eric Summerskill.
Yeah, Dan, we got Eric Summerskill behind the dish. Really likes to work the ball east-west. What did you like? Did you like north-south, east-west?
I thought east-west, D-Row. The more I could get away with on the outside corner, inside corner. Give me a wider plate than a higher plate. I think it's a lot easier to pitch to a wider plate.
The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. One out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Now at the plate, Barry Bonds, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. It's a potentially big 2-out hit as Edwin Encarnacion will get to bat here.
Ambush tactics right there, but he didn't try and do too much. He stayed in there and just drove it back up the middle.
Edwin Encarnacion now. He's assuming the role of DH in this interleague matchup.
Yeah, Matt, that's one of the funny things about National League teams playing in AL ballparks. All of a sudden, the lineup kind of changes dramatically. But the cool thing is it gets more guys a chance to get some at-bats or time in the field.
First delivery to him on the way. And a neck-high fastball that time. responds. The runner at first with 2 gone. Throw over to first, and the runner back safely. One ball and 1 strike to the Giants' first baseman.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
One and 1 now to Encarnacion. Outside, 2 and 1. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back. And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. The 2-1. Smoke toward third. He's got it. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Giants leave 1. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Number 73 is on the mound for the Giants in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you take a look at that ERA, and it's a little bloated right now. This guy's a better pitcher than that, but he hasn't been real consistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game. I think what he needs to do, if he can string together 3 or 4 good quality games in a row, that ERA will start creeping back down. He definitely needs to start pitching a lot better than he has up to this point, and it'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around in this one.
Here comes the first pitch. That's missed with a slider. Danny, Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they come into this one in need of some kind of spark to turn them around as they find themselves in the midst of a 5-game slide.
Yeah, I get it, Matty. The team's on a moderate losing streak right now. Can't be happy with the way they've played, but they have to find a way to relax a little bit. Everybody goes through these little stretches, these little valleys throughout the course of a long season. This team should right itself, and it needs to start today.
The 1-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul.
You pull a fastball like that, you got to tell yourself to slow it down a little bit, play more gap to gap, and keep that front shoulder square, pointed towards the pitcher. That'll keep everything on plane.
A little bouncer. That goes foul, so he stays alive with 2 strikes. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Gary Cox will be next. Another full count offering on its way. Really good at bat here from the leadoff hitter as he'll force him to throw another one. Locked in a good battle. Here comes another one. Ripped down the first base line. And that is past him at first. It's a fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
He just smoked this ball right down the line. Take a look here. Hard to tell if it was fair or foul in real time, but you can see it flies right over the bag. Ump was all over it and made a great call.
Into the box, Gary Cox, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Now the 1-0. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
The 2-2 doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
These last two guys are making him work quite a bit out there. Both have been long at bats, and all in all, he's had to make 13 throws just to them so far.
Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Time now for a quick look at the hometown Astros starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan, please, Zach?
You know, they could really use some more production from that guy hitting eighth. It's been a topic of conversation around this club about how bad he's been struggling. Nobody seems to have the answer, but the answers are only going to come from him, and I think his confidence is pretty zapped right now. He just has to get out there, square up a couple of balls, and maybe that confidence will come back.
He's set, and the pitch. Nope. Down on the shins and missed with it. Ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
Might have been cheating for another fastball, trying to get the head to that one early. Pitcher pulled the string with a nasty breaking ball and had him a little bit out in front.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2.
That's back-to-back breaking balls away, but now he's got himself into a little bit of a tough spot. You probably can't throw that again, so your opponent is probably up there just looking for a fastball that he can drill.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
A bullet to first base. And it got there so quickly the runner didn't get very far from the bag. They settled with just the one out.
Batting fourth, third baseman, number 3.
Next up for the Astros, number 3. Come up big in spots like this more than once this year. Currently second in the AL in RBIs. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Two out here and a runner at second. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Misses for the second ball.
Kind of pitching him backwards in this AB. Soft stuff early, then those last two were fastballs, trying to get it right by him.
The 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him. Astros leave one. We are still scoreless. Standing in, Buster Posey. He'll start things out in the top half of the second.
Buster Posey.
First offering on its way. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Velasquez has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do, with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
The 1-2 misses, ball 2.
2-2.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. Lee looking up, gone to lead off the inning. A solo home run for Buster Posey. 6th home run on the season for him as the Giants are staked to a 1-0 lead.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
Batting sixth, the first baseman, number 34.
Here's Kendrys Morales. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
I guess he's really trying to measure that fastball in his first at bat, but you really never want to put yourself in an 0-2 count if you could do anything about it.
Count remains at 0-2. The next 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. And there you see his righty-lefty splits and how they've played out so far this season. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And that one stayed too low, apparently. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike. Morales aboard here at first with nobody out. And a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1.
Time for a look at the Houston Astros on D. And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
So striding in, Aaron Hill, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. Missed with a breaking ball.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The Giants have struck first here. They lead at 1-0 as we play the second. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Here's the 2-1 now to Hill. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. J.J. Hardy waits on deck. Sharp ground ball to third. The second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon following this. Now to the plate, number 30 comes in with 24 homers to his credit so far this year. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A fastball that just misses inside. And that one just missed outside. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Andy Ibanez will be next. From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. The 3-1 pitch. Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, 1 down.
Time for a look at the San Francisco Giants on defense. And let's take a look at Hunter Pence, a five-tool talent. Yeah, that's right, five-tool talent. It's an acquired taste the way he goes about getting it done, but bottom line is Hunter Pence is one of the better players in our game.
So coming to the plate, Andy Ibanez. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First delivery to him on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. Line drive to center field. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Albert.
Here's Albert now. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. He's got that batting average up over 350 now. 15 long balls and 38 runs batted in. The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. Slider taken for a called strike. 2-1. Now a throw over. Throw is up the line as it gets away.
I think this one all comes down to poor footwork. The runner really didn't have that big of a lead by any means, so he was probably just simply throwing over there. It looks pretty easy, right? But when you're spinning to make that throw like that, this one just gets away from him, something he might need to work on before his next outing.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2. Runner at second here with one man out. And he lays off, so it's full now. 3-2. David Lee is on deck. And they don't even want to mess with Pujols here with a base open, so they'll go ahead and put him aboard.
Yeah, the guy's been on fire lately, hitting anything close, so I think this is the way to go here. Get the bat out of his hands any way that you can.
Next up for the Astros, David Lee is currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Takes a knee-high fastball. Ibanez on second. Pujols at first. One gone. And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, Devo, to make sure that gets through and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
Striding in for Houston, Joe Mauer. Good opportunity for him to add to his season RBI total here, which currently sits as third best in the American League. He's set. Here it comes. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Bases are loaded here. One man out. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Hey, this is a monster strikeout situation right here. A double play would be great in this situation, but I know he's going for the K. You get a 1-2 count on a guy, he's going to throw his nastiest stuff.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here, because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. The 2-2 one more time. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored. The throw to the plate, but not in time as he's across with the run.
Hey, Dan, batter drives in 2 right there to give his team the lead. This looks like it's going to be a little bit back and forth. As a pitcher, how do you stop the bleeding?
The one thing you have to do is just concentrate all you can to try to get that first hitter out of each inning. This has the makings like this is going to be one of those seesaw affairs.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Two balls and no strikes. The count to Stanton.
Boy, he better get it back together here quick, because he's got 2 guys on already. He's starting to lose location of that strike zone. He's got to throw a strike right here.
The 2-0 on the way. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. And he goes with the pitch here and drives it the other way to deep right. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. Here now the 2-2. Very weakly on the ground. That's a foul ball. Coming up now on 30 pitches in the inning. In the air down the right field line. And foul.
Hey, I'm biased to the hitter right now. Keep frustrating that pitcher. Foul 12 of these things off. He's going to miss over the heart of the plate at some point.
And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome. You go back to the dugout as an offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Another full count pitch on its way. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. He'll try it again. 3-2. Swing and a little tapper, but it rolls foul, so we'll have another payoff pitch. First and second now, 1 man out. ripped down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. The runner from second crosses the plate. It's now 3-1. And no chance there. He'll make it to third safely.
Boy, what a battle there, Dero. Several pitch at bat right there. He threw everything but the kitchen sink, and he was still able to get an RBI base hit.
And Dan, I can't tell you, the longer the ABs go, usually, I'll tell you, you get in that swing mode where if he throws the rosin bag, you're pulling the trigger on it. Wait for him to settle in his zone and not come outside of it and end up getting a knock.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Hill is there. Hardy for one. On to first, and it's dropped. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Ready for another chance. Michael Lee. Throw over to the bag. Runner back safely. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough slider over the inside corner for a strike.
These guys hitting aren't in first place by accident. They excel at getting out to early leads, so this is a big moment in this game. If they're able to lengthen this lead any more in this inning, they're going to be in really good shape to come away with a win today.
0-1 count. Here it comes. That's a strike to throw down. He's not going to get him as he swipes second.
It was pretty obvious he would likely be on the move with 2 outs, and I'm sure the defense knew it too, but he has lightning speed and was able to take the bag anyways.
4 runs here in this half inning. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. Here now the 2-2.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Men on third with 2 down. Shoots this one over to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate, and they push across 4 runs. We've played 2 full. The Astros lead it 4-1. So in now for San Francisco, J.J. Hardy. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
From the stretch. And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
And it's fouled away.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. And the fastball easy to lay off that time. 2-2. So a full count now.
That's the kind of pitch that reminds me of many reasons why I wasn't a very good hitter. This thing was inside and coming in hot, and he just gave a stone cold take. I'm bailing out of the way if I'm in the box, no doubt about it.
Lifted in the air to shallow center field. Ibanez ranging into the outfield, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
In now is John Jay, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Well, it's been a rough series for him at the plate so far. That's 4 strikeouts in the first 2 games. So this pitching staff clearly has him figured out.
Stepping in now, number 66, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Ground ball right side. And that is through into right field for a single. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
Boy, there's another base hit, and this is just kind of like that gift that just keeps on giving, D-Roll. Both teams piling up the hits, and we're just in the 3rd inning.
Yeah, their ears were open on both sides during the pitchers meeting today. Good plan at the plate, a lot of execution from the offensive side on both sides.
Barry Bonds will stand in for the second time as he watches one miss low. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's a look over to first, and he just manages to get his hand in. The 1-0 delivery. On a line, that's a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
Standing in now, Edwin Encarnacion, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Hot shot down the line. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. Mauer recovers, and the throw to first ends the inning. Giants leave a couple, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in to try it again. Number 3. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
And he takes ball 1.
We're only in the 3rd inning, and his pitch count is above 60. That's not being too efficient with your pitches.
Now the 1-0 is laid off, but in there for strike one.
You know, hats off to the pitcher right there. You got a great hitter at the plate. It's early in the count, and he wanted to get ahead. Nice challenge pitch right there.
And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. And now the Giants are going to get a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Lifted in the air to center. Jay has a read on it. Makes the play, one away.
The batter, number 30.
Stepping into the box, number 30. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch on its way. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Try to change of pace with two strikes there, but it misses 1 and 2. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2 and 2.
Having a hard time putting this hitter away here, and when I was looking at the tape on him from his last start, this is what I saw a lot of. He's not closing the door on guys, and when that's the case, they eventually get a pitch that they can do something with.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch fouled off. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. And he takes ball 4, so he's on. And as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Preston Driver is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Driver.
Andy Ibanez will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and 1 away. Here's the first pitch to him. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. A ball and a strike.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. But the runner's back easily. Runners on first with 1 down. Into the corner and slicing foul. Now a snap move over to first. And he'll get back in standing. Back toward the mound. This will be a tough turn, however, and he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And standing in, trouble now in the person of Albert Pujols. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball down near the shoe tops. Ready with the 1-0. Now it's 2-0. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1.
That's a nasty pitch right there. You got to tip your hat as the hitter. You get a nasty slider like that, there's nothing you can do. Actually a quality take.
Now the 2-1. Hit hard up the middle. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 1 left for Houston, but they lead it 4-1. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Buster Posey. He'll try to get it going here to begin the 4th.
And going back to that previous at-bat when he hit the 2-strike breaking ball for a home run, something tells me that this guy, when he gets behind in the count, sits on something off speed or the breaking ball.
First delivery to him on the way. Almost a worm burner as he misses on a low fastball. Ball 1. The 1-0 is taken. Strike 1. Very high. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is a fastball that misses.
He's been throwing strikes all day, so you're not up at the plate thinking he's going to walk you in this situation. You need to be aggressive and sit hard at the plate.
Hit to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th. Time now for the Astros Road to the Show report as we get a look at a couple of players making some noise in the upper levels of the minors. Here's Kendrys Morales, a base hit in his first trip. First offering on its way. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes. Hits are even right now at 5 aside. Swing and a liner. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center fielder as he puts it away without much trouble for the second out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Hunter Pence looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And a curveball that time that broke too low. 1 run, 5 hits, and 2 errors to this point for San Francisco. That's wide. 2-0.
That's a good approach when you're facing a young arm you might not be too familiar with. Take a look at a few and see what he's got. Now he's got himself ahead in the count.
Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch is a breaking ball that's taken for a ball.
I know this team has been struggling offensively, but here's a perfect situation with a 3-1 count. You have a chance to do some damage. You know you're getting a guaranteed fastball.
Full count, 3-2.
Classic change of speeds right there. Threw the hitter's timing off. Got a late foul ball. Interested to see where he goes now.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Giants are down 1-2-3. They trail it 4-1. Striding in once again, David Lee. He singled his last time up.
David Lee.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. Swinging a ball line softly down the line in left, but this will be a foul ball. Now the 1-1 pitch is a breaking ball that misses off the plate. It's a swinging bunt up the line, but it gets fouled. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. And there to take it in is Hardy for the first out. The Giants are into their bullpen now, as there are the final numbers for their starter. And he'll likely do his best to forget about today. Into the box, Joe Mauer. He was able to plate 2 with a base hit in his first appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Four to 1 our score as we play inning number 4. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
I got 2-1 to count.
Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at for ball 3. Don't go too far. The dangerous Giancarlo Stanton gets his shot next. The 3-1. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
You know, it takes a lot of discipline to watch a pitch like that go by, but on a 3-1 count, he had the luxury of being a little bit more selective up there. Good take, and a walk is the result.
Giancarlo Stanton now. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a pitch out. Nothing doing, though, and that's ball 1. Now the 1-0 is taken for ball 2.
Pick your poison in this situation right here. I know that runner on first is certainly affecting his mechanics, but now you're down 2-0. And you got to find a way to get back in his strike zone.
Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Here's the 3-0 pitch. And that pitch catches the inside corner. The 3-1 is in there for a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Drilled down the line. The next 3-2. And he misses again. Ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on ball. And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Ready once again, Gary Cox. 0 for 2 with a run batted in for him thus far. First pitch on its way. Nope. Just missed with a breaking ball.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
Astros center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
And now a called strike that time as the zone expands a bit here. It's 2-1 now. Line to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit, and the throw in gets away from him, and he is in to score from second as the throwing mistake defensively came back to factor into that one.
Next for the Astros, right fielder.
Ready for another shot now. Michael Lee. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. And will step off and fire to the bag. And the runner back easily. First offering on its way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. The 1-0 finds the zone, strike 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, 1-2 now. Now he'll step off the rubber and go to first. And he's back easily. 5 runs, 6 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
So 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
snap throw to first. Runners back. In now, number 3, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. A 1 pitch on its way. And a fastball just a bit up. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he'll step off the rubber and go to first. Back in standing. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball. 1-2 the count now.
Hey, he looked like he was a little bit out in front on that breaking ball right there. The body can go a little bit. If he was able to keep his hands back a little bit, he might have been able to do some damage with that pitch.
The 1-2 is laid off of down and in.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. And he'll snap one over to first. Don't want to forget about it. Here now the 2-2. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. We played 4 full. The Astros on top, 5-1. So here's Aaron Hill. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. Fouled away. Bouncer up the middle. And Hill's going to reach. It's a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Giants. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Now batting, shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Next to bat for the Giants, J.J. Hardy. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. Both teams with 6 hits so far. A fastball that finds the outside corner. A 1-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. The 1-2. And another foul ball. The 1-2 doesn't catch the outside corner. It's a ball. Hill gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
In now is John Jay, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Lifted the other way to left center. Lee ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Now batting, number 66.
Digging in and looking for more, number 66. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. He's ready. Here's the first offering, and it's fouled away. The 0-1 delivery. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1 left for San Francisco. They're down here 5-1. So striding forward now, number 30. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Number 30.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
Now there's your textbook waste pitch right there. Try and get the eye level up. Let's see if he comes back with another fastball elevated or drops a hammer off.
The 1-2. And he just misses with a curveball.
Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
That's an excellent at-bat right there. Fell behind it early 1 and 2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
Into the box, Andy Ibanez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
hit in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Now a snap move over to first. Just keeping him close. Now the 2-1 is a fastball down below the knees.
This situation right here reminds me of sitting on the bench talking to John Smoltz, Hall of Famer. He would always say, even though the situation looked bad, a pitcher is one pitch away from getting himself out of a tough jam.
Here it is on 3-1. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Jay. And this one is gone. A home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center. 7 home runs for him on the year now, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Now batting.
Here's Albert now.
Designated hitter, Albert.
As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. A ball and a strike to count to the Astros first baseman. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Now a drive out to the gap in right center. He's through first and hustling for second. And Pujols is going to keep on going. And he'll keep it rolling here as he's got himself a triple.
Great job hitting there, and maybe a better job of hustling around the bases. Gotta like that, and I'm told that's his 5th triple so far on the season.
Into the box now, David Lee, as he'll take strike 1 on the inside corner. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just below the knees, ball 1. Has a look, now the pitch. Count is 1-2 now.
Ball
trying to pick up that outside corner, but this misses, and it's back to even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Turned on down the line, and that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. He's in at second safely, as a run will score on the play as well.
Now batting.
The pitcher hadn't recovered from the sting of giving up a triple, and then he gets belted for a double. The lead grows, and the guy on the mound is probably wondering if his day is going to be ending soon.
So here's Joe Mauer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. One 1-0 pitch on the way. That's inside. 2-0.
Tough situation for him right here. I mean, he's got an open base, so he doesn't have to give in to this guy, but there's definitely danger looming on deck, so you can't just completely work around him either.
Outside, 3-0 now. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Set. Here's the 3-1. There's a strike. 3-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to first. Speared on the dive. He beat it out. That was a big time stab. There was just too much speed getting down the line. So the Houston lineup turns over, and to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the at-bat. And that misses for ball one.
Well, this has been a lot of pitches for him out of the bullpen. As you can see there, they're asking a lot of him in this one, so I wouldn't be surprised if he gets a day off or two after this one.
The 1-0 home is a fastball taken high for a ball.
With the infield back and a runner at third, he's definitely pitching for a strikeout or maybe something like a harmless pop-up. You could see it from that high fastball, but that was just a good job of laying off that pitch.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch. A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Jay. Still going back. Gone! A 3-run home run for Giancarlo Stanton. Number 11 for him on the season as they just continue to pour it on here.
And you can see why they love this guy. He's a leadoff guy with some serious pop. And he pounces on this mistake and knocked it right out of here.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, Gary Cox. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And a fastball just misses. It's 1-1. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. The 2-2. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. solo shot here to left. Home run number 16 for him on the year as this lead got even wider. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, hero. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Just great approaches by both lineups today. We were around the cage during batting practice. Both were super confident, and it's coming to fruition today.
Albert Burdick gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. In now, Michael Lee. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now. 7 runs have crossed the plate in the inning. Too high, and it's 3-0. Here it comes on 3-0. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
It was obvious when the count ran to 2-0 that they were not going to give this guy anything to hit. Sometimes you have to pick your battles, and they're going to try their luck with the next hitter.
Stepping up to the plate, number 3. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. First pitch here is a sinker that runs a bit too wide. It's ball 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Fouled off. Lee on at first, nobody out. Line to the right side. Hence is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, number 30.
Digging in once again, number 30. Couple of walks for him thus far. First delivery to him on the way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hill into shallow center. 2 gone.
The batter, number 14, second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
Ready to take his hacks again, Andy Ibanez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, Matt, that last one wasn't exactly a tape measure shot, but listen, a home run is a home run. I know a lot of pitchers, they call that a wall scraper in his last AB, but listen, it counts as a home run nonetheless.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. A runner on first with 2 away. A shot down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Ready on 0-2. That misses. 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Now a move over to first, and the runner back. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pence has a read on it. And that retires the side. But a big inning here as 7 runs cross the plate, and this lead grows even wider. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Astros 12 and the Giants 1. In now, Barry Bonds. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by the opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Here comes the first pitch. This is on the ground over to first. Reined in. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Edwin Encarnacion.
So 1 gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion. He's set and the pitch. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
One-0 count. Here it is. Favorable call in there for a strike. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Called strike, and he's behind 1 and 2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, bang.
Yeah, I can hear the crowd murmuring now, wondering if he hit him on purpose. But hey, us pitchers need to be able to throw inside, especially when facing hitters as dangerous as he is. Pretty sure this one just got away from him, and hey, that's part of the game.
Into the box now, Buster Posey. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch of the at-bat. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Love the fact that he's not scared to go right back inside with another fastball. I know he hit the last guy, but if he's going to have success, he's got to establish that pitch in.
And he gets the call that time for strike number 1. Encarnacion, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Slapped hard the opposite way. In there, a base hit. The relay throw, and he's safe.
Hey, Debro, looks like they might finally have something going after that base hit. First and third, 1 out, and maybe now they can get something started.
Yeah, you could tell the third base coach was going to be aggressive right there, right? A nice read by both him and the base runner to take that extra base and put them in scoring position. They've been struggling right now to get guys in scoring position.
Here's Kendrys Morales as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. One 0 count. Here it is. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
He's been really effective in this one so far. But it's interesting here that with a couple of guys on base, he seems to be not trusting his stuff quite as much. Kind of messing around the strike zone a little bit.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch. Nope. 3-0. On deck, there are the unique stylings of Hunter Pence. He'll be next. Runners are at the corners with one man out. And they won't let him walk that easily, as that somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Hey, that's got to throw the batter's game plan off a little bit. He thinks sinker's coming. Double play situation. He gets the ordinary fastball. He's got to be thinking what's coming next.
Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Full count still. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he fouls this one off. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Ready now, Hunter Pence. He struck out twice thus far, so we'll see if he can fare any better here. First offering on its way. And that misses inside. 1-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Fouled away. From the stretch. Bounce to first. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Giants leave a couple. They're looking up at a 12-1 deficit. Here's Albert now. She'll be the one leading things off for Houston in the 6th.
Designated hitter, Albert Pujols.
Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I don't know why in the world anybody would want to be an umpire. That manager has given this umpire an earful on a pitch that he thought was a strike, and he's certainly trying to defend his pitcher.
2-0 now.
No strike.
The 2-0 on the way. Is taken high and outside, but for a strike.
You got to throw that one out the window if you're an offensive player right there. You know this guy is predominantly a sinker ball pitcher. High fastball, he's got to show me that a few more times for me to honor it.
3-1. The 3-1. Skied into straightaway right. Moving over is Pence, and he's got it one away.
Now batting, shortstop, David Lee.
Coming to the plate now, David Lee, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit hard on the ground to the right. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Mauer.
So here's Joe Mauer. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. The 1-0. He's outside for a ball.
On 2-0, you can bet he's looking for a fastball that he can turn on and drive. Might be thinking about picking on that big hole between first and second.
Lee stands at first with 1 out. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Pitch inside. The throw is not close as he's in there with a stolen base. The 3-1. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. And this is turning ugly now as this ball's down for extra bases. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Up next for the Astros.
Well, that stolen base a minute ago just became that much more important.
Yeah, Matt, if the runner's on first, this hit may or may not bring him home, but he was on second, so he cruises across the plate for the run. It's all about finding ways to manufacture runs, and they did just that there.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. He's had a great game so far, and a triple would complete the cycle.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
2-0.
A great case of a manager sticking up for his pitcher right there and giving that umpire an earful. He didn't get that pitch called the way he wanted it to, but the manager's planting a seed in that umpire's mind to try to expand the strike zone so some of those borderline pitches start to go his pitcher's way.
Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder. The 3-1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Up next for the Astros.
Man, have a game, why don't you? With that RBI double, his 5th run driven into the game, he came to play in this one.
Into the box, Gary Cox. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Another RBI spot for him. He's already got 3 in the game.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Artie's got to get rid of it. Throw on to first. 2 gone.
Oh, amazing range on display there from the shortstop. That was all the way over on the second base side of the bag, so he had good momentum going towards first, and he's able to complete the nice play.
Into the box now, Michael Lee, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1. 1-1. It is a fastball, then off the plate for a ball. Now the 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball 3.
It's clear he just hasn't been able to find any rhythm out there. Pretty much unable to hit any of his spots, and now he's at 3-1, and he's put him into another great hitting count.
The 3-1 pitch is a high drive to left, back toward the wall, but he's going to run out of room. It's gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, number 11 for him on the season, as the blowout continues. Stepping in now, number 3. 0-1 the count. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Wind up and the 0-2 pitch. Swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So they score 4 times on 4 base hits. No errors and no one left on base. We're through 6 full. Astros lead this one 16-1. Back here at Minute Maid Park in Houston. This one pretty much all over, but the shouting as we check our game summary to see how we've gotten to where we are. So here's Aaron Hill.
Leading off for the Giants.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. The pitch.
Ball 1.
Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Mauer sets up. Here's the 1-1. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Cox moves over. 1 down.
The batter, number 2, shortstop, J.J. Hardy.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy. No hits to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. 0-1 pitch on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
The 7th inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's not the case here. He looks really solid to me.
Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
In now is John Jay as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Here's a high pop-up. Number 3 is there, and the side is retired. Giants down in order, and they remain well behind. Striding in once again, number 30, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Number 30.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. And it looks now like a right-hander's getting hot in the Giants bullpen. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Barnes is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
That's one of those tough luck outs that'll drive you crazy as a hitter. He drove that fastball but couldn't get it down, so he has to take hard contact as a consolation.
In now, Andy Ibanez, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. It's been a 2 for 4 effort for him so far in the ball game. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And a neck-high fastball that time.
Right there is a temptation pitch. Power hitters like this are looking for pitches that they can drive. So that may have been one where he was trying to get him to chase up above the zone a little bit.
Now the 2-0. Here's a fastball looked at for a strike. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Up next for the Astros, designated hitter.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Albert Pujols. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch on its way. A high fastball is in there. Ibanez leads off first with 1 away. Here it comes on 0-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him.
Well, no one really likes getting plunked by a pitch, but as long as it doesn't do too much damage, most guys will take it any day. A free pass can be a big deal if the guys behind you can make it hurt for the pitcher.
Digging in and looking for more, David Lee. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Tough one to lay off. Called a strike.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
And it's quickly 0-2. Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Standing in now, Joe Mauer, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Two men are on with 2 men out. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2.
I always say hitting's a process of elimination at the plate. I think he could go ahead and eliminate changeup. 2 in a row back to back. I don't think there'll be a third.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 2 left for the Astros, but you can forgive them as they still hold an enormous lead. Ready once again, number 66. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how the starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect. But getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Here comes the first pitch. And a fastball just a bit high. And he sends it the other way toward right center. Cox on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Ready for another shot now, Barry Bonds. He's set. Here it comes. And that one just missed outside. The 1-0 home is taken high above the zone.
Well, 2-0 now, and this is where he makes his money. If he gets a pitch to hack at, you can bet he's not going to hold back.
Three and 0 now. Edwin Encarnacion is on deck. One out, nobody on. It's 3 balls and a strike to the Giants left fielder. Popped him up. Number 3 in foul ground. And he brings it in on the warning track.
Now batting.
Something to be said for home cooking, apparently, as you get a look at our line score. This one never in doubt, as the home standing 9 have outplayed their guests in every facet of the game. So it'll be the Giants DH, Edwin Encarnacion, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball.
That fastball must have a little late life on it, because that was right in the wheelhouse, and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Now a swing and a hard hit grounder, but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And we're going to have a quick stoppage here as a beach ball has made its way into right field. The 1-2 is in off the plate. Here now the 2-2. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. 2 out, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB. You know what? They find themselves still facing the starter. If they would have had some ABs like this earlier in the game, I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now. Buster Posey would be next if they can keep this inning alive. And this is taken low for ball 4, and they'll have themselves a 2-out base runner here after all.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
Here comes the Astros skipper up out of the Houston dugout, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just 1 earned run.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Astros, number 19.
Buster Posey will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. First offering on its way. Here's a strike. Encarnacion is off at first with 2 away. Oh, 2 the count to Posey.
He certainly hasn't been the aggressor in this at bat. 2 straight takes, so now we'll see if he can change his approach and battle up.
0-2, here it is. Missed with a slider. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. Giants leave 1, and as you can see, they are way behind. Oliver Perez enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Oliver Perez.
So standing in, Giancarlo Stanton. And we'll see if he can get something into the gap to make it interesting. He's had a great game so far, but needs the triple to complete a cycle. First pitch of the at-bat. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The 1-1 is taken for strike 2.
The count is 1-2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. The 2-2. This is line to left. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Taking another look at it, the ball has some topspin on it, but he's on the full run and dives to make the catch. Nice defensive play right there.
Into the box, Gary Cox. As with 1 away, he won't catch up with the fastball, and it's 0-1. He's looking for his 3rd hit of the ball game here. Set to deliver the 0-1. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But this will get foul for strike 2. Here's the 0-2. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-2. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the slider gets him swinging, 2 gone.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Into the box now, Michael Lee. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Now the 2-0. Hard ground ball to third. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but not to fear as they hold a commanding lead. Digging in to try it again, Kendrys Morales starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Slap hard the opposite way. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Wow.
Now batting, right fielder, Hunter Pence.
Here's the right fielder, Hunter Pence. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And there's one well above the zone for a ball. Now the Astros have somebody up in the bullpen as a right-hander has started to warm up out there. 1 out, nobody on. Ball 2.
I'm seeing him just a little too amped up out there right now. That's common with hard throwers like him. Running a blazing fastball up there is great, but if you can't harness it, what good does it do you?
2-0 count and the pitch. Here's a fastball that's wrapped out to left center, and this is going to get down for a base hit.
Got to be a little frustrated on the offensive side. Yeah, everybody's getting knocks and the batting averages are flowing right now, but nobody's come up with that big runner in scoring position, 2-out knock kind of feel that really is going to break this game over.
So here's Aaron Hill as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Pence, base runner at first with 1 out. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. The 1-1. Is a slider looked at and called a strike.
Is that gun reading right there? Because that just registered at 91 miles an hour on a slider. If he's working that pitch, that's most guys' fastballs. It's going to be a long game.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Here's the shortstop now, J.J. Hardy, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 pitch. In the dirt here. Good job keeping it close as the count goes to 1-1. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 out with a man at first. Last strike here for the Giants. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail biter, But it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
16-1 the final today. The Astros get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Vincent Velasquez wins his 3rd of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Number 73 couldn't work out of the 3rd inning, taking the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 55 minutes. A reminder that post-game Metro Light Rail trains can be picked up at Main Street Square, just 6 blocks from Minute Maid Park between Walker and Dallas.